on these security checks on bank websites or something where they have you ask a question, often one is, who is your hero? And I always, of course now I'm giving away my security question, but I always answer that by Father Trabu. Father Trabu is a Roman Catholic priest who really, he was the pure example of what we're talking about. I mean, he came to me when I was a junior in high school and said, I really think you have a calling to be a priest. And at that point, I wasn't Roman Catholic and had no desire to be an ordained person. I'd never thought of that at all. And because of that one notice and those words that came from him, it's the reason I'm sitting here today. I really believe that. So that's just one small example that I think is a huge one in my life of someone who was willing to call out of me, I see this in you. And he had to, as time went on, he had to do a lot more persuasion and a lot more calling out. But I'll never forget that. So that's an example of how leadership has been important to me. And then just watching leaders throughout my time in the church and in the world, for that matter. I mean, this is not something, of course, exclusive to the church, but I think leadership helps, or should be, in the church, about creating the environment where other people can be called out and where they can find their leadership call and that they can live it out. And so in ordained leaders, we're looking for the persons who are able to create that environment so that people can more readily find the way they can lead in the church and in the world.